Stop wasting resources from a whole server to run a simple function. Instead, you should use AWS Lambda. Lambda lets you run a function on a server managed by AWS.
But how to master AWS Lambda?
In this video, we will implement a very important use case.
And by the end of this video, you will be able to create an AWS Lambda function. You will be able to configure an Amazon S3 bucket as a Lambda event source. You will be able to trigger a Lambda function by uploading an object to Amazon S3. And you will be able to monitor AWS Lambda S3 function through Amazon CloudWatch logs.
So, let's get started.
This is our use case, and we are going to implement it right away in AWS. First task will be a user uploads an object to the source bucket in Amazon S3.
In this task, you create two Amazon S3 buckets, one for input and one for output. At the top of the AWS Management Console, in the search bar, search S3 and choose S3. Choose Create Bucket. Enter your bucket name. Keep everything else as default and choose Create Bucket at the bottom of the screen. Now create another bucket for the output. Choose Create Bucket and create another bucket. You should now have two buckets, one input and one output. In this task, we will create an AWS Lambda function that reads a file from input Amazon S3 bucket, renames the file and then stores the new file in the output S3 bucket.
Second task will be Amazon S3 detects the object created event. For this, we will create a Lambda function.
At the top of the AWS Management Console, in the search bar, search for Lambda and choose Lambda. Choose Create Function. On the Create Function page, select Author from Scratch. In the Basic Information section,
For function name, enter any name for your function of your choice.
for runtime, select Node.js. Expand Change Default Execution. For execution rule, we need an execution role. So to create a custom role, go to the IAM console and create new role. I will select Custom Trust Policy. I have already written the Custom Trust Policy. I will copy it and paste it. I will attach this in description. This role grants permission to the Lambda function to access Amazon S3 to read and write the files. It also captures the log through CloudWatch logs. Then I'll click Next. Next again. Specify the role name. And then I'll click on Create Role. Once the role is created, I will switch back to Create Function. I will select Use an existing role. Select Lambda execution role. This role I have just created. Expand the additional configuration section. To make this secure, we can attach our function to VPC, subnet and security group. But this is optional, so I will leave it as it is. Now choose Create Function. On the Getting Started pop-up, choose Dismiss. A page is displayed with our function configuration. Wait until a banner at the top of the page displays Successfully created the function.
Third task will be Amazon S3 publishes the object created event to AWS Lambda by invoking the Lambda function and passing event data as a function parameter.
AWS Lambda functions can be triggered automatically. Today we will trigger the function whenever a new object is created or uploaded in our Amazon S3 bucket. So choose Add Trigger. For trigger configuration, use the drop-down selector to select S3. For bucket, select our input bucket. For event type, select all object create events. For recursive invocation, select the checkbox for I acknowledge that. Choose Add.
Now I will upload my code that will trigger Lambda.
Choose the Code tab. I have already written the code. I will copy and paste it here. As you can see, this code is fetching the file from the input bucket and copying it to the output bucket with the new name. I will attach this in description as well. Choose the configuration tab. Choose general configurations on the left and choose edit. For description, enter file name. Leave other settings as default, but here you can change settings as per your requirement. Like memory defines the resources that will be allocated to a function, and timeout sets the maximum duration for function execution. Now choose save.
Now I will deploy my code. I'll click on deploy. You can see it is saying deploying in progress and successfully deployed.
Now our Lambda function has been configured.
Fourth task will be AWS Lambda executes the Lambda function.
In this task, we test our Lambda function. This is done by simulating an event with the same information normally sent from Amazon S3 when a new object is uploaded. Choose the Test tab. In the Test Event section, select Create New Event and then Configure. For event name, enter Upload. In event JSON, I will paste my input JSON. You can see I have already mentioned the file name and the bucket name here. My file name is happyface.jpg. So let me upload this file from my local machine. In the input S3 bucket, in the AWS console, I'll search for S3, choose the link to the input bucket, choose upload, choose add files, and I'll upload my happyface.jpg file here. Now I will switch back to Lambda. I'll choose test. After a moment, you should see the message executing function succeeded. Choose details to expand it. You are shown information including execution time, resource configured, maximum memory used, and log output. Now we will check whether our renamed file is moved to output S3 bucket or not. At the top of the AWS Management Console, in search bar, search for S3, choose S3, choose the name with output bucket, choose open. Here we can see our happyface.jpg file is there with renamed appended at the beginning of it.
And finally, fifth task will be test whether Lambda is triggering automatically or not. For that, I will go to my input S3 and deploy any file. As soon as I deploy, Lambda will pick this change and trigger automatically and will move this file to output bucket. Let me check the output bucket. Here I can see the file is present with the rename name. Now let's check the logs as well. For that, I'll switch to AWS Lambda function, choose Monitor tab, click on View CloudWatch Logs. A new window will open with CloudWatch dashboard. In the log stream, open the first log stream. Here we can see all our logs are captured successfully. We can expand them and verify. Congratulations! We have successfully triggered a Lambda function from S3 and monitored the log through CloudWatch logs.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tutorials. Also visit my channel and watch these interesting videos.